All right, lovers of freedom, freedom fighters, the great land of Biafra. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Now, today, being the second week of the lockdown, a lot will be reviewed in this broadcast. Please just stay tuned. If you are a real Biafran, anywhere you are in the world, both in diaspora or anywhere in Nigeria, that's the zoo, relax and listen to this broadcast because a lot will be revealed. Then you realize why this Biafra movement will never stop. You will realize that Biafra is coming. You have to believe it that Biafra is coming because you in diaspora don't know what is happening in Southeast. A lot happened in Southeast last week. A lot of the secretariat, a lot of zoo army, a lot of zoo police were sent to their terrorist state last week. But you in diaspora, the media will not be able to expose all these things to you. That is why you need to follow this channel. That is why you need to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Because this is the only Biafra Liberation Army channel where you get your day-to-day activities, where you get your raw information, raw data regarding what is happening between the Biafra Liberation Army and the Zoo Army of Nigeria. Now, we have entered the second week of the lockdown. Now, the motto of this week is police station and police barrack because the Biafra Liberation Army have already started attacking the police stations and police barrack. Remember, while we are agitating for this lockdown, this 1 month lockdown, which is not sit at home, 1 month lockdown is just for the establishments of Tinubu, destruction of the establishments of Tinubu in Biafra land. The agitation is of two reasons. Number one, the release of Mazen Nnamdi freely without any obligations. Number two, the sending out of all these soldiers from Southeast. Only Imo State have 100 armed soldiers and police. 100,000 armed soldiers and police. Only Imo State. But look at what is happening in the north. Because the north have been taken over. These Fulani bandits and Fulani terrorists and Boko Haram have taken over the north. Now, I will be sharing a video shortly. You can see them publicly addressing the bad bandits. If you go on TikTok, now you can see them flaunting the amount of cash they have received from people they kidnapped. Go on TikTok, go on social media. You can see them flaunting their flag. In Sokoto, they have destroyed almost all the whole villages in Sokoto. They have taken over the north. The north have been taken over by bandits, by these Fulani terrorists. Go to Benue. Look at what they are doing in Benue, killing innocent farmers. Benue, as a state, has lost over 20,000 farmers in the hands of Boko Haram and these Fulani Janjaweeds. That's the Fulani headsmen. You know, when we talk about the work, the great work of Simon Ekpa, people will be like, okay, you are killing your people, you are killing your people. Without the help of this, without the liberation of IPOP, without the liberation of ESN that brought about the Biafra Liberation Army, these Fulani Janjaweeds will be killing people in Anambra. Remember far back, years back, how these Fulani Janjaweeds killed innocent farmers in Anambra, how they invaded the southeast. But if not for the help of the Biafra Liberation Army, the Biafra Liberation Army is not after any police or any army. The Biafra Liberation Army, their true work, and the Biafra Defensive Force, their true work is to protect the land, to defend the land from these people. Because these people, the Nigerian state is sinking. Gradually, the Nigerian state is sinking. When all these things are happening in the north, now how many soldiers have Buhari sent to the north? But come to Southeast. Have you heard of any massive killing in Southeast? Have you heard of any terrorist attack in Southeast? Have you heard of all these things? What we are doing in Southeast is we are agitating. We are agitating for our freedom. We need to be freed from these people. We have nothing in common with an Hausa man or a Fulani man. We have nothing in common. Look at how they're cutting people's head. Go to the north now, go to Taraba, go to Zamfara, go to Sokoto. Even Tinubu have to relocate his service chiefs now to Sokoto. All the whole service chiefs now have been relocated to Sokoto to fight the harmful and terrorist attack that be happening in the north, because the north have been taken over. The Nigerian government is sinking. You as a Biafran in diaspora, anywhere in the world, you should realize this. Go to the news and see how they are flaunting the cash they got from people they kidnapped. Look at how they are flaunting cash on TikTok, exposing everything online. Are you telling me that the Nigerian government cannot track down these people from their IP or so? Register your NIN. Go and do your NIN. It will enable the Nigerian government. Where is the NIN working? When bandits now can go on TikTok now to flaunt the cash they have received as ransom. When bandits can openly do an interview addressing people that they should attack the soldiers. Look at that, they are frying them like chicken in the north. In the north, look at the kind of armor tanker that was released to these people in the north. Look at the kind of armor tanker, look at the kind of ammunition that were released to these people in the north. But they are in southeast. Hundreds of them are in southeast, terrorizing the innocent Biafrans. If you want to cross the checkpoint, raise up your hand. They will point a gun at you. Go to inside villages. Nothing is happening inside villages in Biafra now, because if they hear any noise, any occasion, they will invade your village. They will harass you guys, destroy everything, take away the cash that is there, and they will go out. That is what they are doing in Southeast. So for how long are we going to continue to allow this in our own land? When in their own land, when in the north, the bandits are living freely in the north without any interruptions. These bandits are living freely in the north without any interruption, without anything. So my people, this is why we are agitating for our freedom. This is why we are fighting, so that these people will leave our land and give us our freedom. Now the information now is that they have shifted Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's court case to 14th of December. Knowing so well that 2nd of December is our referendum update and meeting. Come 2nd of December, the Biafra movement will have a different shape. But they have shifted this court case to 14th. Because they know what they are doing. These politicians they are just using us for play. Child's play. That is why Simon Ekpa have given this instruction. That is why he has given this instruction that, please, the Biafra Liberation Army need to attack these barracks. Need to attack these police stations, so that these people will know that, okay, freedom is not gotten by pleading or by crying. Freedom is gotten by force. That is why the Biafran Liberation Army have used another tactical means to let the government hear our cry. Let the government hear our cry. Look at what is happening in the north. If you go over the social media, you see how these bandits are all over. They are everywhere online. They can even video themselves. They use phones, they put music, they dance on the road, on the streets in north. How many checkpoints can you count in Sokoto? Or how many checkpoints can you count in Taraba? But come to Southeast, only IMO State have over 1,000 checkpoints. What are you checking? What are you checking? What are you checking? So the second week of the lockdown have started today. Now this morning already, they are already attacking the police stations in IMO State. In Ikeduru this morning, it's very, very hot in Ikeduru this morning. This is a legit update we are giving you. This is where you get your legit information regarding on what is happening in Biafra land and beyond. This is where you get your real updates. Real updates on happenings in Biafra land. So anywhere you are in the world, do well and subscribe to this YouTube channel, so that you can get your legit updates, so that you can share this to the world, so that the world will realize what is happening in Biafra land. Go to the north. The north have been taken over by bandits. Tinubu have to relocate service chiefs now to Sokoto to tell you how bad it is in the north. But you have them in Imo State. You have them in Abia State. You have them in Enugu State. What are you doing? Terrorizing innocent souls. Terrorizing innocent souls. When you are being needed in Zamfara forest, when you are being needed in the north to go and fight these bandits, you are here in the southeast, terrorizing, harassing innocent Biafrans for no reason. So enough is enough. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu must be released freely without any obligation. That is number one. Number two, you have to drive away this police and army. Too much of police and too much of army checkpoints in Biafra land. Too much of army in Biafra land. But look at what is happening in the north. So my people, a video will be played shortly. I will share to you what Simon Ekpa said. Simon Ekpa is ready to risk his life. He's ready to put his life to the end so that Biafra will get their freedom. I will play a video of what he said yesterday regarding this second week of lockdown in Biafra land, because it is going to be woto. Last week was very, very hot. Now stay tuned as you watch this video, as you subscribe.
We are in a very big battle. Battle for freedom is not for lily-livered people. It's not for kids. Battle for freedom, they throw bombs, rockets for people to get freedom. So freedom is not meant for people that are too emotional. It's not meant for people that somebody will talk this and talk that and they begin to shiver. No. I am born for Biafra to come. And I'm going to help Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to get Biafra. Believe me. Go and mark today's date. I want to assure Biafrans, so long as you continue to stand on your freedom, I will be there for you. So long as you continue to maintain that you have a right to live, I, Simon Ekpa, will be there. Any day, anytime.